Speaking of viewer comments...
Oh, we got a lot.
Calm down, we got some. Don't
A lot for us.
All right, first we're going to start off with an apology. James Games, what a fantastic title, pointed out that we made a mistake in our solo Suburbia video and also in the How to Play, which boggles my mind. I don't know how we missed this, that in Suburbia...
And how no one
yeah, those videos have been up for months. No one has ever said anything until now. That when you place a tile, it must be adjacent to another tile. For some reason, we had it in our heads that it could also be from one of the two other empty starting columns.
Yeah.
And I don't know how in the rulebook, and I also don't remember. Like maybe we did play that way, and somewhere along the way we got confused because we always do.
Oh, I feel like every time we play a game, there's always one rule we screw up.
But I added an annotation to that How to Play. I feel bad because it has like 400 views, and I'm like. There's probably now a section of people in America who are playing this game
You
wrong.
say in the beginning of the videos.
There is a disclaimer, but now it should be like we should call it the Roll for Crit variant. That's the new official way that you can play. It's like Monopoly. You don't really get the $200, but you know what? Everybody does it.
We're gonna make that rule so popular now that everyone's confused when they hear that's not a part of the rules.
So please let us know if you find any other mistakes that we have. Last week we talked about. We mentioned the gaming by mail concept, remember?
Oh, like with chess and stuff.
Yeah, Falcon Ash K says
good friend.
His father used to play by mail version of Advanced Squad Leader back in the 90s. There was also a few Space Combat play-by-mail games then too. You'd always see old ads for different PBMs in Space Gamer or Hobby magazines in the late 80s. So yeah, I guess that's one. Keep sending us more reports. I'd love to. We should bring that back. Are there the rules for those games still around? We should try like a Roll for Crit game by email or something.
I just imagine. For some reason, I just imagine like getting an email like, wow, he keeps rolling credit. Like, how does he?
I'm just really good at this game. Here's a good comment. Comes from user Poophead. I didn't make these up, folks. On our Insane Clown Posse game video, he's informed us that in fact that is the third Insane Clown Posse game.
Third?
Number 3. Now
What are the other two?
I could only find one other one. I couldn't find another one. It's called The Quest for Shangri-La. It's actually a board game. And I think it's out of print and rare, and I found it somewhere for like $100.
Okay.
So, hey, I guess there's a lot more board gaming juggalos out there than we realized. And
I'm curious what the other one is. Let us know, and what kind of game, if you've played them.
Yes. They're not gonna. So, and then finally, our biggest, huge response to our video, our section about the Harry Potter deck building game. Apparently, there are Harry Potter fans out there.
No.
Very weird. A lot of people talking about it, and in fact, on Board Game Geek, Sean Fletcher, one of the game's actual designers, had this to say, that the game is being published by USAopoly. The base of the game's structure was created by the company that he works for, Forrest Pruzan Creative, located in Seattle.
Of course.
And then USAopoly worked with Warner Brothers and the Harry Potter people to put everything together. And he personally produced the original base prototype that they licensed and said he's blown away by what they built on it. The work they put in to design the components and craft a great play experience is incredible. I've played beta versions and was able to follow along as others tuned in, improved it. Can't say enough good things. Of course, maybe a slightly biased since he helped create it, but it's encouraging. It sounds like, from what he said, that it's actually a pretty cool game that's done a good job with it.
I think it helps all the people who I'm sure there are plenty of people who are worried because they see Opoly attached to it. But, I mean, just like the playback we just released, I mean, that was Bandai, and I still think that was a pretty fun game.
Right. Considering
that you don't really think of Bandai for a board game industry company. And as this shows that Opoly pretty much, made it a nice, pretty package.
Right.
But, someone else really put the hard work in to make sure before that, so it wasn't just like a reskin of another game or something. Now, I am going to judge it, though, just like how I judged the fourth Harry Potter movie. If those armored scorpion-like creatures aren't in the game, I'm going to have to dock some points.
I hope there are dragons.
You mean wyverns? They showed wyverns in the Harry Potter movies.
But in the books, there are dragons, right?
They
call them
I have to read the
dragons.
descriptions because dragons actually have 4 limbs plus wings.
All right, I got it.